Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of the end times. The topic for this program are the 36 holy angels which appear in the 15 end time chapters of the book of Revelation. As you know from viewing my video on St. John's cryptogram, the 15 end time chapters are divided up into 36 subsections and then rearranged according to a secret cryptogram. In order to understand their true chronology, those 36 subsections must be rearranged into a completely different sequence. Now, in order to verify this unusual pattern in the Bible, it's unique, St. John describes 36 angels in these same 15 end time chapters, and he puts them into 9 separate categories. Just like the 36 subsections are arranged into 9 different categories following each of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The purpose on this program, however, is to show that these 36 angels are specifically used to verify the 36 subsections which St. John uses to make his cryptogram of the end time chapters of the book of Revelation. First, let's look at one of the big mysteries of Revelation, and that is the identity of the personage who we find in chapter 14, verse 14. And I saw and behold a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sitting like to the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hands a sharp sickle. Bible scholars have debated for centuries whether this person is Jesus, because he's like the Son of Man, or an angel, because he is only like the Son of Man. He wears a golden crown, that could be Jesus, and he reaps with a sickle. That could be our Lord also. Let's read the next passage. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in your sickle and reap, because the time has come to reap. Let's look at the other 36 angels to see if we can determine if this is an angel or if this is Jesus. Of course, we're all familiar with the 7 trumpet angels, and I will relate these angels in their correct chronological sequence. And the first angel sounded the trumpet, and there followed hail and fire, mingled with blood, and it was cast on the earth. This first trumpet angel is announcing Henry VIII, who was a precursor of the Antichrist. And St. John continues. And the 5th angel sounded the trumpet, and I saw a star fall from heaven upon the earth. This great star which falls from heaven refers to Martin Luther, who was a precursor of the false prophet. And the 6th angel sounded the trumpet, and I heard a voice. Now this angel loosens the 4 angels of the Euphrates. And the 3rd angel sounded the trumpet, and a great star from heaven. This second great star from heaven is the false prophet, Wormwood. And the 4th angel sounded the trumpet, and the 3rd part of the sun was smitten. This refers to the end times comet. And the 7th angel sounded the trumpet, and there were great voices in heaven. Now this 7th angel is announcing Armageddon. And I am sure we are all familiar with the 7 bowl angels, also known as the 7 vial angels. And the first went out and poured out his bowl upon the earth. This refers to the Nazi reign in Germany. And the 5th angel poured out his bowl upon the seat of the beast. This seat of the beast is the first seat of the beast, or Moscow. And the 2nd angel poured out his bowl upon the sea. This refers to the aftermath of World War III. And the 6th angel poured out his bowl upon that great river Euphrates. And this refers to the 2nd phase of World War III, when the kings of the East invade Europe and the West. And the 4th angel poured out his bowl upon the sun. Now this refers to the end times comet. And the 7th angel poured out his bowl into the air, and this refers to Armageddon. So far we have 7 trumpet angels and 7 bowl angels. Now let's add 4 more Euphrates angels. "Loose the 4 angels who are bound in the great river Euphrates," and the 4 wind angels. "I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth." So that gives us 14 plus 8, and now we have 22 of the 36 angels accounted for. I call the next 4 angels the loud angels. "And I saw another angel flying through the midst of heaven, having the eternal gospel, saying with a loud voice." This angel refers to the 20th century means of mass communication, such as radio and television. And St. John continues, "And another angel followed, saying, Great Babylon is fallen, is fallen." Now we know from my other videos that Great Babylon refers to the Western civilization, and the 2 nations that will fall are England and America. "And the 3rd angel followed them, saying with another loud voice, If any man shall worship the beast," and the last loud angel. "And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat upon the cloud." And there are 3 groups of 3 angels each. Now this first angel is mentioned twice in the passage, but really represents only 1 angel. "And I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great power. And a mighty angel took up a stone, as it were, a great millstone." Notice this angel comes from heaven. And St. John continues, "And another angel came out of the temple, which is in heaven. And I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit." And next we have 3 altar angels. "And I saw another angel from the altar. And another angel came and stood before the altar, having a golden censer. And another angel came out from the altar, who had power over fire." And the 8th group of angels are the sun angels. "And I saw another angel ascending from the rising of the sun." This angel symbolizes the prophet Elijah. The rising of the sun refers to that city east of Jerusalem called Thebes, where Elijah came from. And St. John writes, "And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, and his face was as the sun." Now this refers to the prophet Enoch, and his face like the sun refers to the 365-year lifespan of Enoch before he was translated to heaven. In other words, a solar year. And the 3rd sun angel. "And I saw an angel standing in the sun." So now we have 35 angels in 8 sections. So we need 1 more angel in 1 more section. And we will find who that is right now. We shouldn't be surprised. The 36th angel, in a group all by himself, is St. Michael the Archangel. "And there was a great battle in heaven. Michael and his angels fought with the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels. And they prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." Now St. Michael's angels don't count in our list of angels because they are nameless and countless. And of course Satan and his fallen angels do not count in our list. So now we have 36 angels and 9 divisions. These 36 angels verify the 36 sections which St. John breaks up his end time chapters into, and then rearranges them according to his cryptogram. Now let's return and look at that first mysterious figure on a cloud. Is he an angel or is he Jesus? "And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in your sickle." It's highly unlikely that Jesus will take orders from an angel. Consequently, I think we must come to the conclusion that this figure is an angel. So why does St. John leave all these clues that this figure must be an angel, but never identify him as an angel? For one very simple reason. That would give you 37 angels. And this figure is described in these very mysterious terms so that we understand that the 36 number is not accidental. Now, if you would like more information about the book of Revelation and the end times that we are living in, simply write to the address you see on your screen.